Hi everyone, I'm Yo and this is Virginia. Welcome to our quick tip number 2 about the pelvic floor or lady part muscles. So let's get started. Channel, please don't forget to subscribe. And here's our quick tips on the lady part muscles or the pelvic floor muscles and what's important when you're exercising them and doing a Kegel. Number 1, so remember, you have to have a good awareness of where those pelvic floor muscles are. So the anatomy of the muscles is really important. And remember, number 2 is how you're recruiting the muscles. Remember, it's a funnel-shaped muscle, so it's a squeeze in and lift up to the pubic bone, so you get that complete closure of the urethra where the urine comes out, and you get the front part of the pelvic floor working well. So don't forget the lift. So remember, when you're doing that squeeze in and lift, you want to ensure you're fully relaxing. That's almost just as important as how you're recruiting when you're pulling that in and lift up to the pubic bone, and also that you're working the full range of the muscles. So you're doing a full squeeze and a full relaxation, and not just that, because that could encourage some sort of tightness in the muscle, and you don't want that. Lift. Number 3 with the pelvic floor muscles is try to coordinate it with the breathing. So you're doing that optimal breathing pattern. So as you contract, you do it with the exhalation, and as you release, you do it with the inhalation, and don't forget to breathe so you're not holding your breath. Try to do your Kegels exercising these pelvic floor muscles in a comfortable position, and remember, maintaining a proper postural alignment. Number 4 is you want to make sure that you're working the type 1 and type 2 muscle fibers, so those fast and slow twitch muscles, because these muscles are working all the time during the day, and they're preventing you from leaking when you're jumping, and they're preventing things from dropping out like a prolapse, basically that endurance muscle. So they're working all the time. So work the type 1 and type 2 muscles that I outlined in pelvic floor number 2. So all those different exercises. Number 4 is progressing those muscles by incorporating them functionally and adding a weight, such as doing it standing. And that's what I mean by adding a weight, not adding a weight inside. And incorporating them functionally during your exercises. So they're working with your normal activities and what we want to do. And then number 6 is when you incorporate them functionally, make sure you're adding core muscles, because the core muscles augment or they increase the role of the pelvic floor muscles. The pelvic floor muscles are actually part of the core. So if your core is stronger, then your pelvic floor muscles will work better, more optimally, more effectively. Make sure when you're doing any core muscles, though, that you always think of consciously bringing in the pelvic floor muscles first, so you're recruiting from the groin up and then pulling in the core, the transverse abdominis, which is the abdominals. So thank you so much for tuning in with Virginia with respect to the quick tips number 2 of the pelvic floor muscles and how to recruit them properly, and the important tips with respect to these Kegels. So please hit the subscribe button. Please comment below if you have anything that you'd want to share with us and that we can help you with. And Virginia, I so look forward to seeing you soon.